Are you here for your color analysis today? Wonderful. Great. Have you ever had a color analysis before? Okay, no worries. First time. It's wonderful. Well, what we're going to do today is find perfect colors that match every part of you and the natural colors you have shining through, okay? Alright. So, it's okay if I get a little bit close to you, correct? Okay, great. So, we're going to start with just an overall face inspection. I'll need to look at your hairline, your roots, and the ends of your hair as well. We'll look at your neck area and just your upper chest area. And I think our goal will be to find a complete outfit and accessories that would look nice for you. Does that work? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so I just need to kind of very closely examine your face, just your overall complexion. And let's see, I'm looking for some of the undertone colors and just the general colors of your skin. Would you say you have more of an olive tone skin? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing too. You have very nice cheekbones, and on your cheeks it's just a little bit more red in colors with a hint of a few very cute freckles. Love that. Are you out in the sun quite a bit during the summer months? Yeah. We just want to see if your skin tone might change when it gets to be more of the winter, if your freckles may fade, things like that. Yeah. Okay. Your face really is just gorgeous. I don't see many, if any, red marks or blemishes, so that'll be very easy to work with. Okay, great. Okay, let me see your neck. Okay, perfect. And then your upper chest area, the great collarbones. This will kind of help us know how to dress you, what kind of clothing might look best with the shape of your shoulders. Okay. What colors do you typically wear? You have a lot of black in your closet, yeah. I used to be guilty of that myself. It's a gorgeous color though. Can't discount black. Okay, now I'm going to need to inspect your hair. It's a little bit interesting because the roots of your hair are naturally just a little bit different in color than the other parts of your hair. Now, do you highlight or dye your hair at all? Okay. So you have some highlights. Okay, yeah. Well, we'll check it out and see what we think here. Okay, so we're going to take a look at your hair. And let me get right up in here so I can get to the roots. Okay. Yeah. You really have a very gorgeous natural color. So just do this. Okay. What I'm seeing is that the roots of your hair, especially by your temples over here, just a little bit, very normal, is just ever so slightly darker than the ends of your hair here. Now, what I'm seeing, which is going to be wonderfully helpful for us, is that in your hair you have some kind of highlights and lowlights, it seems. So if you take a look, you can see, let me point them out too, so you can do this at home as well. So you have some of the lighter blondes right here, right in here, you can see them. And then right next to them, you can see just a little bit more of kind of a caramel color. It's a great accent. And if you look closely, how this is going to make our color matching a little bit easier is that you have some cool tones and some warm tones within your hair. So we can probably go either way, but we'll have to see once the full analysis is complete. Alright, so like here, I see a very warm tone right here. And then let me find a cool one to point out to you. Right here. This piece of your hair has a very, very cool blonde. Okay. Alright. So that gives us some wonderful options. And let's just check that all of it is like that. Do you normally wear your hair up or down, half up? Okay, usually down, maybe back in a low pony or something. Okay. Perfect. Well, we can absolutely work with that. Okay. Alright, very good. I'm going to turn you this way just a little bit. And okay, now let's take a look at your eyebrows. Are you wearing any type of eyebrow pencil or anything that would color your eyebrows? No, not right now. Okay. Do you normally wear any eyebrow pencil to fill in? Okay. Very beautiful. They are just, I would say maybe really just a shade to a shade and a half darker than the roots of your hair, which is perfect. It looks ever so natural. And if you want to go darker, of course, there's always options with makeup to do that. Very good. Okay. Now, before I examine your eye color, I want to get just a general feel for some of the fabric colors that might be best for you, and we'll kind of see what I think looks good, for my professional opinion, and then also we of course want you to be very comfortable, and it has to be something that you will wear. Okay. All right. Okay, so to get started, I want to take a look at a few tones in the red and pink family. Let's take a look here. So this first one, it's a bit of a bolder red. Yeah, it's quite bold. Let me hold this up next to your face. Compare it to your hair here. Okay. What do you think of this one? it's not bad. Red with blonde hair is quite classic. And we can always change your lip color. I have plenty of lipsticks over here that we can take a look at. I'm just thinking with the slight rouge on your cheeks, I just don't know if this is going to be exactly right for you. Let me put it down here by your neck. We'll put this one in the maybe pile. Okay. Now, let's go a little bit darker than that. This is a bit more of a muted fall color. And I actually think this one looks quite nice. You can have cool or warm with it. Let's get it right next to your face here. Beautiful. Okay, let me compare it to your hair. Okay, now is this a color that you can see yourself wearing? Yeah, if we compare it to this one, let me see. I like this darker one a little bit better for your skin tone. Then we have some bright and bold summer. This is more in the pink category. This is quite cute. It's a little bit bold. I think it actually has slightly... Yeah, it's definitely giving off the Barbie vibe. Great point. This is just with your hair. I'm not certain it goes very well. And then we can try a couple of the really lighter pinks. Let's see. So back here we have a quite light pink. I can tell automatically that washes you out. And then this one is a bit darker. It could go okay with your hair. Let me put it down here on your shoulders. Yeah. I would say I like it, don't love it. So far I'm liking this shade the best. But let's take a look. So that is within the red category. So let's take a look at some of our blues. And we'll see what we have that might work well for you. Okay, let's look at our blues now. So we have a few shades here. This first one, it's a bit bold now. It's more of a teal. Would you wear a bold color? It highlights your eyes quite nicely. I need to do the full analysis of your eyes, but it does highlight your eyes quite nicely. Let me put it right next to your face here. Okay, if you could close your eyes for me, please. Okay. Yeah. Let's get your hair with it. It does go nicely with your hair. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not quite certain how comfortable you're feeling with this one, so we'll kind of set that aside. Now this is a very beautiful, I would almost call it a periwinkle, a lighter blue tone, and this could be quite lovely for you actually. You can wear it in many different occasions. It's not too bold. It can be light and summery, but it could also just, be a professional look for the office. It looks really nice with your hair, and it's not so light that it washes you out. So that's really quite nice. Let's see. Yeah, I think this one could be something for us to take a look at. Alright, now before we move on, I definitely need to examine your eyes just a little bit more closely. So, what I typically do, first of all, let me just take a quick look. Okay, I'm going to shine this light, and it will just be very quick. You can just look straight at my nose, okay? I just want to see how light reflects off of your eyes. Different types of lighting can certainly impact how your eyes look. Yeah, when you have more of a natural light versus if you're in an office with the fluorescent lights. Yeah, that one's never never fun. And then of course there's more of the warm lamp light and things like that. I find those are easiest on the eyes. Okay, I keep looking at my nose. Oh yeah, you have a gorgeous color of eyes. So I'd like to make sure that I'm seeing what you're seeing. So, for your eyes, I think I am putting you in this A20 range. So you're not as light as the A10. This is more of an icy blue. You're definitely down here in the A20, which can have just an ever so slight hint of green. Not a ton, just a few flecks of green. Would you agree with that? Yeah, I think so. I think that's probably where we're at. Just see one more thing here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Great. Okay, wonderful. Alright. So, for your eyes then, since we have seen a hint of green, I'm going to take this green circle and place it next to your eye just to see how much of this color your eyes are truly giving, okay? So look straight at me. I'm just going to put this right next to your eye. Oops. Okay, right next to your eye. Okay. Let's go with this one. Okay. Yeah, it's about what I expected. Now let's compare it to this lighter blue color. This lighter blue will help us see in comparison how much of the green versus how much of the blue. So look straight at me, please. Yeah, I mean, I definitely see more of the blue tone. Definitely more of the blue tone. Okay, yeah, okay. Perfect. Alright. And while we're at it, I have this this color diagram, and this will just help us kind of figure out what range you're in. Okay, so you can see, I'll point a few things out here. So over here we have the light blues on this edge, the light blues, the greens, the yellows, then a more peachy tone. Then we move into the oranges and the corals, the pinks and the purples. So I'm actually just going to place this in front of you and see where we end up on different areas of your face. So just try to sit up quite straight, get your shoulders even. Okay, great. Now look straight at me. Okay, we're just going to examine very closely here. So here we're in the skin tone range, definitely in the skin tone range here. And let's come over here, and over here we're definitely getting closer to your eye color. And then over here is more of the rouge of your cheeks and of your lips. Okay. Let's see if we compare this. See if we have anything over here close to the eye color. Nothing really in this range. Okay. No, I am not detecting anything in the green to yellows. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright. So let me just take a look. Sometimes we can almost get too close. Too close. Let me just assess everything. So, let's take a look with our color wheel then. So we have this color wheel that will help us determine some complementary shades that you can wear. Okay, so let's start with this side. And we know that your overall skin tone is probably within this range right here. It's probably within the yellow to orange range right here in general, of course. So let's move this around. This around. Yes, so here we go. Actually, we can see we're about right here for your skin tone. Okay, and then with your eyes, let's flip over here. So we know that your eyes are a little bit more in the blue range. So we have them more in the blue range. Okay. And so we'll find out what complementary colors might work. Blue range here. Let's get this around the purples. Okay. Okay. So your pure color, I think it's actually a little lighter than that. Yes, we're in the blue to green, I think. In the blue to green, and right around in here. Okay, so it's taking us down here, the red to orange range, which is your skin tone essentially. So it's very complementary, and we might just have to look here. Let's take a look at your blue-green area. Yes, you can see we're landing on your eye color right about here. Perfect. Okay. Do you tend to wear a lot of makeup? Just a little bit. Okay, yeah, you don't need much. So we do have some colors here that we can look at. So over here we have a shell, a cream, beige, sand. What's this one? Golden, truffle, espresso, caramel, almond, and honey. So these are going to be perfect for you when you are touching up with concealer, your overall foundation, and then for some contouring as well. Okay. So that's something that kind of be able to play around with, but I think in general, I would say you're close to this sand color. Yeah, your skin is definitely close to this sand color. Okay. So that gives us an idea. Now, we definitely want to take a look on what a gorgeous shade for your eyeshadow is going to be. So over here, I have many different options for colors of eyeshadow, many different options. And so since you already have blue eyes, we're definitely going to be staying away from the blues. We don't need to put blue on blue. So we'll want to find some colors that are quite complementary to your blue eyes, okay? Alright, so just looking at your eyes, some of these pinks, I think the purple is just a bit too moody. Some of the pinks could do well for you, even the oranges. So a gold tone could be quite nice for you, actually. Now, would you mind if we tried a few of these on? Great. So let's give this a try here. So I'm trying to see which one we should start with. Almost thinking let's go with this. Let's go with this gold color, okay? Just try a little bit and see how it goes. Alright. So got some on here, got some on here. So if you can close your eyes for me, we're gonna go ahead and put this on. Let's see how it looks for you. Okay, alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's actually quite nice, especially toward the more front part of your lashes here, right by your lash line. That really makes it pop. I love that, actually. Okay, now I'm thinking in the crease of your eye, we can probably try another color that's a bit deeper and darker. So let's see, we have the gold. Let's see what would go nicely with that. I'm almost thinking this dark one right here might give a good contrast, depending on what you're wearing, of course, but this one could give a good contrast, so just give this one a try. It's actually quite dark. I think it's quite dark. Let's try it a little bit on my hand. It's actually a little bit more shiny than it is dark. You know what, let's try a different one. Let's try a different one. You know, I kind of want to go orange. I don't know if that's a mistake, but why don't we just try it? I could even like loop some of this into it too. Alright, let's see what this one might look like. That one could be really interesting. Let's try this darker one. Let's try it and see what we get. There we go. Yeah. I think that one will be interesting to see. Okay, so let's try it on the creases of your eyes. So go ahead and close your eyes. Oh. Very good. Okay, other eye. We have to get it in the crease there. Okay, wonderful. I actually really like that a lot. I think it complements your eye color quite nicely. It complements your hair tones, the highlights and the lowlights, the overtones and the undertones. I think it's really quite pleasing. So we'll stick with that. And then let's take a look at what we might need to do for your lip color here. So we have quite a few different shades to try out. Let me open this. Okay. So, we have these colors, and this one over here might be a bit too bold. This one's quite nice. I could definitely see this working for you. It's too orange. That one's a little bit too nude. Let's try this one. Let's just try it and then we'll see what you think, okay? Alright. So it should look about like that, okay? It's actually very similar to the one I have on right now. Okay, let me see your lips, please. Okay. Very good. Now, make sure I get all of it here. Okay. Okay, fabulous. Yeah. Yeah, I think that will work out really well for you. Now, I do want to make sure that we choose the perfect shirt for you, and I'm still debating. I can't quite make up my mind if we are going to go with this darker maroon, or this lighter blue. Both of these colors will look very nice against your hair. They look very nice against your hair. We can see right like that. They're quite lovely. They don't wash it out. They offer a nice contrast. Both of them bring out the cool undertones, the warm undertones. It's just a matter of kind of determining what's going to work best here. So, okay, let's get both of these side by side. Okay, yeah, just look straight at me. Okay, let's do it a little bit down here on your neck area, because your shirt will be a little bit obviously down neck chest area. Okay, let's take a look down here. Do you have a preference? Like, part of me wants to say the darker maroon, but I also think that might be a very specific color for a very specific type of event, maybe not an everyday color. So I think I'm actually, just for these purposes, I mean, either one of these would really work quite nicely, but for these purposes, I really think I'm leaning more toward this blue, okay? This blue, and it looks perfect with the lip color we just put on. It looks great with both of the eye colors. The deep set one looks nice with the iris of your eye. It looks fabulous with your skin tone, your hair. I think overall we're definitely, I think it's definitely the blue. So, let me grab the blue shirt that I have in mind for you, and we'll get it styled for you, okay? Alright, so it's close to this color. We'll use this one, a little bit darker. So this one has a button neck in the back and a little bit of lace up top, which I think will look just gorgeous. So your shoulders will be essentially bare, and then it comes down into this really quite lovely material. Just a really lovely material. It's comfortable, breathable. Look how nicely your hair pairs with that. It's just really, I think this will be a beautiful shade for you. So, let's see if we can get this situated. Okay, we'll just put this on. Okay, yeah, just put this on. Okay. Alright, let me get it fitted correctly on you. Okay, let's see here. We've got to get it buttons in the back. Okay, let's get it buttoned in the back. Right. And get your hair out. Get your hair out from it. Okay. And it should sit, and we have to do any tailoring, that's fine. Should sit just a little bit right here on your neckline. Okay, and it drapes over your shoulders just so nicely. Okay, let's get it laying properly. Yes, I mean, this is definitely a fabulous material. It looks really great. And I like having your hair down a little bit, so it kind of just flows over the lace really nicely. Okay. Yeah, I think that's quite lovely. Okay. Very good. Right, do you like the way you look in this? Yeah. I think it's fabulous. Now, we need to figure out what color of nails you would like to wear with this. So we have the dark blue that could contrast. I almost think of pink, although that might be too bold. What about this mauve purple? This mauve purple could work, or a light pink. A light pink could do. Let's compare it here. I mean, I'm actually kind of loving these pinks. Or this one. I almost think this one. I think this one. So I will send these with you, this shade, and that will, I think, pair quite nicely. With this shirt and your hair. And then yes, okay. Now we also have an option of some jewelry. So I noticed you have pierced ears. Lovely. So we have these earrings. They have gold and kind of a shimmery gray. This can go nicely with our shirt color choice. But we also have quite a few other options. Might depend on your shoes. Do you tend to wear more gold jewelry, more silver? What's your style? It just depends. Yeah. Okay. Well, we also have more of a fawn color. So this definitely goes quite nicely. Goes quite nicely with the color of the shirt. My only question is if it will be washed out with your hair color. I don't think so. I think it could go well. Let's see. We have think this is this is too bright. This is too bright for our shirt color. I don't know that really makes sense. I don't know that makes sense. We also just have some silver and black. So let me kind of, depending on what pant color you wear, let's see here. Whoops, almost dropped it. So let's get these fitted on you. Put this on your ear. Okay. Get this on your other one. Okay. It actually looks quite nice because you can see it with your hair color. Now we have this pant that you could wear. It's a really nice material. It would go beautifully, absolutely beautifully with the color of this shirt. It's stretchy, but the fabric definitely has integrity. Could be nice with the silver and black earrings. Depending on what shoe you wear, though, it could also be nice with this color. Okay. So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But it certainly looks really nice with this. The maroon and the muted blue looks quite lovely together. So I would say this would be a really great option. Really great option for you. Okay, so let's try. I'm going to take this one out. Okay, and try this one. We take this one out. Okay, let's give these a try. Okay, there's one. And we'll try this one. Your other ear. Okay. Actually, I love the summery look of that. I just love the summery look of that. Let me hold these pants up once more. With the earrings. So I think this is the final look. I absolutely love it. With your hair down. Right, what are your thoughts? How are you feeling? Good? Okay. Awesome. Let me just get this shirt fitted a bit more. Need to get it around back so it's sitting up properly on your shoulders. Alright, well, I am very pleased with this final outcome. Like I said, I'll send you with these colors, so you can do some of your contouring at home. And you can put this outfit together, and I think it will be great on many different occasions. Thank you so much for coming in.